Welcome to P3 Radio.
The monkey only dances as good as the guy grinding the organ handle.
Brother.
I fly, bro. That is never stopping.
Truck goes to Dwayne.
Cool story, bro.
Footy pajamas.
Hey, genius, it's 2 p.m. Central.
PG3 Radio.
Here's your host, Josh Friday.
Get him off pig, Freddy. Get him off pig.
Richard Mullican.
And as I put you down, my pants ripped.
It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of P3 Radio. I'm Richard Mullican, joined by my co-host. The Hindenburg can't hold a candle to the destruction that happens when he grabs the oh shit handle. He's the 1983 Mr. Dixie Youth Grand Champion. And best friend Josh Brawley. Say hey, Josh.
Ooh, mercy, Richard Lee, the certified cuties is on duty, baby. How you doing?
Oh, man, I've been sick for days. As you can tell by my deep, sexy Barry White voice here. Hey, baby. And you heard the it sounded like a balloon. Like that.
Best friend.
Yeah, that's the way I've been.
Well, I appreciate you warning me before I came
we're
over
6
here and
feet
shit.
away.
You ain't. This is literally
Dude,
the first
COVID's
time
over.
that you said anything.
Yeah, we've been talking for a while.
Well,
But
guess what, motherfucker? Where's that damn? Where's that shit at?
I'd have to
I done
turn this
lost
off.
all of the fucking places. Here's one. I'm gonna do this one.
Choke you out an hour later, you cocksucker.
But I'm trying to find that other one.
Which
Guess
one?
what, motherfucker? All right, do you have those memorized like a piano?
I have
Note.
it on mine, if that's what you're asking.
Uh,
Do you want me to hit it?
yeah,
Well, guess what, motherfucker? We all are!
I had to ponder on what the fuck I was trying to push that for. But yeah, COVID changed everything, man. I think it's like
It's
now.
over with.
Oh yeah, but the attitude is now. If you're
fuck
sick,
the
you better
attitude.
fucking warn me.
How about that? Fuck the attitude.
Well,
we
fuck
go back to
you.
normal.
No,
You
gotta
killed
warn me
old
now.
people at a Travis Tritt concert.
You gotta warn me.
Fuck your
And
feelings.
you know how many people would be so happy to hear that right now? No, I didn't
what
kill
happened?
anybody.
Did something happened at the? Wait, why'd you say that? I'm not in the news.
No,
apparently.
because of, he was one of the ones with Kid Rock that pulled all the Bud Light stuff off of his stuff. That angered a lot of people.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
It angered
As
the
lo-
country western people?
Listen, as many people as get angry about shit, there's just as many people that are fucking not angry. You know what I mean?
don't think so. I think it skews very. I think you have the people that are openly like, fuck Bud Light, and then think you have the people that are quietly fuck Bud Light, and they, you know what I mean? Like, not really fuck Bud Light. But,
I think what I'm saying is like with musical artists,
yeah.
like there's just as many people that like when Kid Rock, maybe not with him because he's been really vocal about stuff.
Yeah.
But I think Travis Tritt, he kind of like, I don't know. There's a lot of people that listen to him that I think probably are like, man, fuck him now.
Really? Over not being for Bud Light?
Well, they kind of took it kind of like, I guess like he was taking a stance where he was like, fuck gay people. You know what I mean?
I don't think it was gay people that he was against.
Well, whatever that Bud Light shit was about.
I'm going to say this, and I don't want to get too deep into it. I think you have the people that are far right and far left, and then you have, I think, I could be wrong, I think you have on one side of the middle the people that are really far left but they're not vocal about it, or far right they're not vocal about it, and virtue signaling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think anybody's just like, yeah, this is wonderful, and really meaning it if they don't have skin in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless they know somebody or they're friends with somebody or they're related to somebody.
I think like a lot of people, I mean, I'm not saying Kid Rock or Travis Tritt did this, but I don't know him personally, so it could be the case.
You don't hang out with Travis?
It could be the case. They may have.
What happened?
They
He not
may have
inviting you
said-
to his summer home anymore?
They may have said, fuck Bud Light. They're not my sponsors anymore. They're not sponsoring anything with me anymore.
Yeah.
Just to get that reaction out of their fans because they already knew that their fans.
Their 90% of their fan base is already thinking that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's political.
So, yeah, there's no telling how many fans that they've garnered, but what I'm saying is there is people that they've lost.
Yeah.
So that's why I made that joke. There's some people that would be happy to know that I may have done something, but I didn't.
You were a silent time bomb at a. I mean, you pretty much had all the symptoms too. Let's not sugarcoat it.
Prove it.
You were around me, and I had it, and then you're like, "Yeah, I'm not feeling good. I got my rice cooking in the microwave. Sing it, Travis."
A lot of crazy things were going on during that time period, man.
And you were mad because people were shopping too close to you.
Yeah.
And you're like showing up coughing over old women.
I wasn't coughing. I wasn't coughing.
Just had a fever.
I didn't have a
achy.
fever. I didn't have a fever either.
You know, maybe you didn't kill anybody. Maybe you did. We'll go with that.
How many times have you went to the grocery store and passed the flu to somebody?
Oh, I'm sure a bunch.
And then they back to the rest home and they just didn't wake up again.
They really rested.
They
rested at the home.
Think about it. Think about that. I don't know that I've ever just pondered it. How many people have you, in so many ways,
probably killed or damned to death?
Killed or
like
something.
Made a decision. Like you, it was the butterfly effect. You ran a red light. It caused a man to get angry, go home and beat his wife to death. I mean,
shit like
indirectly,
that.
you're responsible.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe you was just a host to some disease, not a disease, but like an illness or something.
Yeah.
Or you, like you said, piss somebody off and they whatever
that was
they
the
did.
last straw. I'm killing my family.
All kind of shit. I wonder how many people you've indirectly murdered.
Like, what is your number?
Yeah.
Like what when people when women are like, what's your number? Like, how many people have you slept with?
How many
people have you? How many bodies?
How many bodies you got?
How many bodies? Like literally bodies? Do you have?
Dead ones.
I don't know, man. I'd have to think about it. I have felt some like at times when I've heard shits happen. Like if I would have been around a few minutes earlier, we talked about it. My boss at the time got gunned down, and everybody thought it was me or him, and that heartless bitch cried when I showed up. Oh no, it's George. I thought it was you. It should have been you, fat bitch.
It's not him. It's not him. That's so fucked
You
up.
told me it was going to be him that was dead.
I'm so sad that you're
Could you imagine me, like, knowing what I know now, going back in time? Fuck you, Brenda.
Go out and slash your fucking tires.
Like, she's grieving, and I'm like, I'm offended. But no, I mean, if I would have done something, like, I've thought about that, too. Like, had I done something different that day to hold him up 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Like, 5 seconds even, would it have saved his life?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you never know. Like, here, like my mother-in-law says this.
I like how you've turned this whole thing around. How many bodies you got to how many bodies have you saved?
No, I didn't save him.
I know, you're turning it that way. How many do you think you've saved?
That's another one. How many have you?
I think it's more than I've killed.
I hope so. God, I hope so. No, I mean, my mother-in-law says this thing sometimes, like when you're running late and you have that shit where you're like, you have to turn around and go back home for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, and she's like,
what's the reason?
She's like, that's like, there's a reason for that. Like
divine intervention. Something
was supposed to happen and you're missing it. Mm-hmm. And I have had those moments where you're tied up and you're like, fuck, we got to go. We're going to, say, Nashville. We're going to Nashville. We were supposed to be leaving an hour ago. We're not gone yet. And then you get down the road and you're like, oh, there was a bad wreck here about an hour ago. Right, I would have been right in the middle of it. I imagine like it'd be cool if you could find that out. Like you remember Beavis and Butthead where Beavis went to heaven and he was asking how many like poops did he take and stuff like that. Like it'd be nice to get a number, like get those stats if you could.
Oh man, I couldn't ask the questions I'd want to ask up there.
How many times did I skeet?
Yeah, that's literally where my mind went. It has to be.
If you could put it in a brandy jar, how full would it be?
I need a fucking wine cellar.
Josh, To be honest with you, it was a struggle to keep you hydrated. We had to assign a guardian angel to you just to give you Gatorade bottles, and then you started fucking those.
Man. I bet my guardian angel now wears a back brace. I bet he does. Neck hurts all the time.
Smoking. You know what? The hell with it. Did you see what he did in his front yard? His friend ripped his damn pants.
Wow.
I'm done with this. I tried to kill him. Lord wouldn't let me.
I don't know why he's keeping him around.
Those redneck slaps his friend gave him kept keeping his heart alive.
It's that man's responsibility. He gave him that alcohol. He has to keep that man. He's got to wake that man up.
That's what I felt that night. I don't know why. Let's be honest, I probably shouldn't have been driving either.
Yeah. So you think you would have had...
By the time we got you home.
You had one more body on your list.
Yeah.
Huh? Been you. Because you gave me the alcohol.
Yeah.
So if we're going by fentanyl standards, your ass would be in prison.
I was responsible.
Yeah.
I gave it to you. I didn't.
Well, do you think, like, because, you know, socially, and it's seeming to get that way to where outrage is leading to things, just like we're talking about Bud Light. Yeah. Do you think it's going to grow? And do you think it'll ever get to the point to where, okay, right now we're arresting the people that are responsible for selling, like, drugs that people OD on?
Yeah.
So, are we going to take it one step further and start fucking getting the bartenders?
Dude.
And
oh, yeah, they can get the bar. You can sue a bartender.
I know, but, like, really fucking going after them.
Dude, I know that. Because
you can't believe that they go after as many bartenders as they do fentanyl dealers.
Yeah, no.
You know?
No, God, no. They wouldn't do that. That's a income source for the...
Exactly. But you get where I'm...
But, yeah.
In the future, it's going to be more aggressive, I think.
The more and more we get to this... I'm going to sound like an old man here. The more and more we get to this coddled natured where everybody gets a trophy, everybody's right.
Yeah.
Everybody's opinion matters. We're going to get your pronouns right. I'm sorry he did that to you.
Everybody's a main eventer.
Everybody's a main eventer. We have winners.
You deserve this.
Yeah, we have all winners here. Everybody's doctors. Who's going to take out the fucking trash? Dr. Ellis. You're now the doctor of waste management. But I mean, that's the thing. Like, the more and more we get to that mentality, I think we're everybody's a victim. Well, when everybody's a victim, somebody has to be the person that's to blame, right? So, I mean, dude, for right or wrong, you brought this up. I didn't have any intentions in bringing this up. You remember that woman that was doing the van life thing and she disappeared and her boyfriend was like, I don't know what happened. And then she was dead and found out that he did it.
Then he fucking offed himself.
Yeah. Well, apparently he had a letter in his backpack where his mom had wrote him, like, basically saying, you know, I'll do anything for you. I'd help you hide a body, blah, blah, blah. Well, her family is now suing his family and saying that, you know, they had distress. They made them distressed. And I'm like, they didn't even have anything to do with it. You know, it was this guy did it, but the family is suing the family of the guy. And I'm like, I get it.
I mean, if they did help him legit hide a body, that's one thing.
But that's criminal. It's not civil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying if that was the case,
they didn't help him hide a body.
If they didn't, then they shouldn't be sued.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, they were like, we don't owe that woman anything, like, to talk to her. Like, she was like, yeah, they didn't tell us everything they knew. It's like, they were like, well, we didn't know anything. You know, whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. But at the same time, if I lie to you, can you sue me?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It seems more criminal. It seems like if there's no criminal charges, I don't know, man. We're just getting to that point where, probably there's going to be a time where people are going to, the only thing that's going to stop frivolous lawsuits is if they do, I think it's what they do in England, is you have to, if you're found where your suit doesn't go through, you have to pay attorney fees for both parties. So, like, if you sue somebody, you can sue me all day, every day, for whatever reason. But if you don't win your case, you have to pay both lawyers.
Right.
And that would solve a lot of it, you know. You mean I can get $13 million or have to be out $45,000? I think I'll hold off on this.
Right, yeah. Because you're going to know, well, I mean, I feel like I've been wronged, but what if that one motherfucker don't believe it?
Right.
And then I'm out? all that other money too.
And it might not
I'm
even
out
be a
more
jury
than I've already
trial.
been out.
Might not be a jury trial. It might just be one judge go,
Yeah.
nah, you're bullshitting. It may be funny if that's the way judges talked in like 20 years. You bullshitting.
You full of shit, man.
Case dismissed.
Get this motherfucker out of here. Oh, man, I'll move.
Where are you going to move?
Fucking some kind of island where they don't speak
Islands in the stream?
Yeah. That is what we are.
Moving there because the judge is really weird. Now, should we shed some light on the whole oh shit handle thing?
Oh,
the opening was the Hindenburg can't hold a candle to the destruction that comes from when this man grabs the old shit handle.
Oh shit!
Oh shit handle.
Yeah.
Should we expand on that? I thought it was a funny story. You're like, I won't bring it to the show, and
I
I am forcing you to.
I don't think I would. I would have remembered to say anything about it because I mean it happened really quick.
Yeah, but it's hilarious.
So
I don't know why I said it like that.
It's hilarious.
Hilarious.
It's real funny,
Wacky and zany. Go ahead.
So I'm in the parking lot of a Kohl's, right? No,
You were at a Kohl's?
we were at Marshall's.
Oh, wow.
But either way,
They sell these things there for less. What's the difference between a Marshall's and a Ross?
I think just
The name.
where they get the shit delivered.
I think they're
Names on the paycheck.
I
buddy.
think they're connected to the same company.
Probably because they sell a lot of the same shit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Anyhow, we're sitting there and fixing to get out and go to another store. And I usually, like I told you, I'm in the habit of I'll take my hand, pull the oh shit handle to pull myself out of the car.
Because you're old.
Well, just because, that's what I do. And I reached up there to grab it and start pulling.
Hold on. When you pull yourself out of the car, which I've never had to pull myself out of the car, I can't imagine you not being old. Do you make a sound when you do it? Like,
damn. I straighten up. After I fully straighten up all the way, I'm like, damn.
Still holding on to the old shit handle outside the car. Standing up.
Everything pops now. Yeah. Seriously, man. It sounds like you're popping like fucking shipping bubbles. Whenever I stand up from a desk chair or something, my knees just...
Dude, my right one has been fucked for 3 weeks. I'm missing cartilage in it. I had a knee surgery when I was in high school.
But why didn't they put some back?
They don't do that.
Why?
It's my lateral meniscus.
Oh, that sounds bad.
It does sound bad, but it's...
Sounds like something that you'd have to take penicillin for.
He fucked up his lateral meniscus. He ain't never going to get a woman now.
That girl gave him lateral meniscus. He won't ever get a hard dick again.
His knees will be comfy, though. Now, they took, like... I when I was in high school, I was doing squats for football, and I was squatting I was like 305 or something like that. It was pretty good weight for my, for a, I guess a soft junior at the time. I don't know.
A soft junior,
but I was also like 280 at the time, so it was like 500 pounds on my knee. Well, the day before, I had taken a helmet in my left knee, and
you're supposed to put it on your head.
No, it was practice. And my left knee was sore, so I'm sitting there trying to squat with my right leg fully, and just all the weight on my right leg just popped. And I finished out the day of practice, but I went to get in the car on the way home, and I couldn't bend my leg to get it in the car. Like I had to lay down in the seat and pull myself in, and then turn. It was weird. So I finally got a doctor to look at it, and they're like, "Yeah, you tore your lateral meniscus."
What year would you say this was?
2001. Or 2000, sorry.
Oh, man. I'm connecting some dots here. So what you're telling me is not only...
No. It was early 2001. Yeah.
There's something going on with your body at that point. Because wasn't that the same year that your arm failed?
99 when you broke my arm.
Yeah.
It's 2 years prior.
Once you started spurting out... nuts, it was like it was spurting out calcium too, because your bones was just breaking like bird bones.
You'd be about 5 years off on that, but whatever.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, your body was just failing you.
Maybe,
your arm,
yeah,
just broke in half. and then your knee starts
Yeah,
shooting
and the same
out.
day I broke my left ring finger.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, so I was
You
compensating.
were not destined for great things.
Well, that's what you wrote in my yearbook.
That was
year.
a warning. That was something trying to warn you.
No, I was the same day that
You
I hurt
will
my
work
knee.
at a desk.
So we would work, but you're gonna have a hell of a time typing with that pinky finger, that ring finger. No, the same day that I hurt my knee, so it was spring practice. So they would work us out, and then we'd have practice. So I'm hopping out there. I remember it was wet and rainy the day too. So like we're falling all over the place, slipping, and we were doing these 2-on-2 drills where you have a linebacker, a running back, a lineman, and a defensive lineman. I was playing offensive lineman against a guy, and I hit him, and my hands hit his pads. Well, somehow it wrapped around his jersey, and he fell left and I fell right, and it like just snapped the finger.
Oh my!
Yeah, it wasn't like out of play. It looked just like this, but it never looked more like that. It looks like you have it bent, but yeah. So same day that I hurt my knee. So I've got missing cartilage, an extra steel plate in my leg, and missing parts of my spine, and a big knot on my left arm.
You might as well just move to Sweden or whatever the fuck and just go on out in one of them little pods. Get you a pod.
Would you plant me under a tree?
I would.
I want to be a tree.
I'll put you in a compost pile. Oh, shit. Well, anyways, I'm getting out of the car.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Did I ever tell you about the time I met Doug Flutie at a Sunoco?
Oh, what was that one jack up there talk like this? Steve, whatever.
Harvey?
No, not Steve. For 25 points.
This man said penis.
No, Steve.
Miller.
No, not the Joker and the Smoker.
Steve Perry?
Oh,
Steve Kerr.
Sarah. Steve Kern?
Kerr.
I'd like to meet Kern more than Kerr.
Hey, either one would be a nice day.
Yeah. I'd get more conversation out of, or enjoyment talking to Steve Kern.
Yeah, but I mean,
Steve
you
Kerr.
get to ask Steve Kerr about like the Bulls and the Jordan.
But
back in the
dude,
day.
hearing how much pussy the Fab slayed in the early '80s, those would be better stories probably.
Yeah.
But either way, yeah. So I'm trying to get out of the car,
Yeah.
and I pull the oh shit handle as I'm pulling myself up, and that motherfucker just snaps. It's one of them. Like
It said deuces.
it's one of them. It stays in one position. It's a spring loaded gimmick.
Oh, it definitely stays in one position now.
You pull it down to engage it or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, whenever I
Engage.
pulled down and pulled up with my weight, it snapped at the joints. But whenever it snapped, I was at a position to where my fist, it was like a loaded fist because
Yeah.
I still had the oh shit handle in my fist. And whenever it snapped, my fucking fist snapped back and punched myself right in the goddamn forehead.
With the handle.
With the loaded handle fist, dude. It really hurt. And
Did you fall out in the seat?
no.
Like
but-
one of those grandmas in church?
I felt like I was in front of everybody because the door was already open.
Yeah.
There's people everywhere in the fucking parking lot. And I can't say and do the shit that I normally would if that door was shut. I normally would, motherfucker, goddamn bitch. I would act a fucking fool. But that door was open.
Yeah.
And you can't do that, so I just like, damn. And I fucking stood up and I just looked at my wife.
Bloody nose.
No, I just looked at my wife like, what the fuck?
Did you look at her with that big round eyes holding the handle in your hand? Did you do that?
I'm looking. No, I look like I was defeated. I could feel it. I could feel it.
I just kicked my own ass with my car part.
Man, it sucked. I felt bad, like I said, because I couldn't release all that aggression.
Yeah.
That I normally.
What did she say? Was she? Are you okay? Or
No,
was she? You fucked up the car.
No, what happened? What was that? Because she heard the snap.
The snap from the handle, or the
Yeah.
snap into your face with the handle.
Probably both. Anyhow, she said, "What was that?" I said, "I broke the whole shit handle." Oh, okay. It was just, I mean, what's she gonna say? I was like, "I'll just buy another one and put it in there." It'll
No,
be fine.
losing that man throwing money at it.
No,
I'll just buy another
they don't
one.
cost that much. What prevents most people from doing shit is paying someone else
Yeah.
to do it. In this situation, we ain't gonna have to do that.
Yeah, you gonna get your dad to help you.
No, I can do that myself. If
Did
it's
it? Did it
something-
strip out the screws and everything?
No, the screws are still in there. I like I said, the plastic snapped.
Yeah. Well, then that's good.
Yeah, at least I broke it where it mattered. You know, it didn't matter the most. But I don't know how much it's going to be because somebody has to assemble all that bullshit. Looks kind of complicated. So
Maybe you'll
it's
just
going to
get
have
one
to be
big
a
piece.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to have to be a big one-piece deal.
It is.
But-
I'm sure it is.
At what cost? And am I going to feel comfortable paying that much for one shit handle?
Amazon it.
Amazon. Yeah, I'll get me a knockoff one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with OE just because I know I ain't
Oh,
going to no
Jesus.
bullshit with fitment.
Fitment.
Yeah.
What's
I'm not
fitment?
one of them guys that, no, I don't do that.
I'm gonna get me an old shit handle that holds up to the test, like the original did.
Well, I guarantee you a fucking Korean knockoff will not. It damn sure won't because they're using even cheaper plastic than what fucking Ford used. So,
Or you could just not be an old man and use the old shit handle to get out of the car.
well, then I'll dent the fucking hood getting out of there. So,
What is wrong with you? Why can't you spin and turn and get out?
fuck that. I don't know. No.
Or you could be a man and drive the car.
Well, I'm going to get out on those shit handle on the other side.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I just.
How
I
about
never
I'm
thought
not
of
a
it.
mark driving? How about that?
I never touched the oh shit handle.
I don't touch the steering wheel, buddy. Unless I have to.
Do you ever cry?
I have before.
Do you ever just sometimes just sit down and
Where the fuck is
get
this
it
coming
out?
from?
I'm embarrassed. Ask me what I did last night.
What'd you do?
I spent an embarrassing long amount of time watching videos of people hearing. Okay. Watching people hearing for the first time and breaking down and crying with them. Like longer than I'm proud to say.
Well, no. I mean,
Like, have you ever seen those videos? They're moving.
what makes me cry,
Yeah.
like, you know, like when something horrible happens.
You know, like death.
Yeah,
And
like
dismemberment.
the last-
Other than that, I don't cry.
the
I ain't
last
pussy.
time I cried, it was for my dog that passed away.
Yeah.
But man, that fucked me up a lot more than people passing away. Even like people in my family that's passed away, dude. It was
Yeah.
like the dog. She was with me for a long time. It really fucked me up.
Yeah.
But before that, you know, occasionally. But like I don't cry a whole lot. But
Dude, I cry all the time.
dude, it's weird. Sometimes I'll see something and I'll be so happy about it. Like I'll shed like a tear or something.
Yeah.
You know, like there's something really sweet, really cool.
I do that too.
Or
I
if
cry over everything. Dude.
If I have a like a memory or something,
Yeah.
and it feel, you know how you can vividly remember shit.
Yeah.
You know, like you
Yeah.
remember certain
Yes,
things a
I-
lot
yeah.
clearer,
Yeah.
and it almost like you're there
You're
again.
there, yeah.
Like that makes me almost cry sometimes.
Yeah, I do it a lot with my daughter.
Yeah.
Like she had a awards day the other day, and they were singing "The Wind Beneath My Wings," and I was tearing up. I was like, yeah, because it's beautiful. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just- but it's shit like that gets me. I cry over everything. It's like, am I just overly sensitive, or am I like, is my mental health that bad? But like, dude, like the soldiers surprising their kids and family at events. Have you seen those videos?
Yeah.
Those get me every time, man. Especially when the kid like runs up and like grabs them, you know. It's like the kid stuff really messes me up,
Yeah.
you know. But like like I can't watch certain movies where a lot of tragedy happens to young people, you know. No, it messes me up. Fucks me up. But like, yeah, I saw a video last night, and I guess I'm a little too close to it. I've never had a hearing problem, but I had a vision problem for like 33 years. You know what I mean?
You were trying to say that you identify,
dude, I was
with
blind.
these deaf motherfuckers.
Deaf motherfuckers.
Ain't never heard shit before.
They've heard
Don't
some of
know
them have
different
heard stuff.
And now they're
Some of
hearing.
them, hold on, don't accentuate.
Oh, you saying I'm
disability.
marginalizing deaf people?
No, you're.
My mama deaf, motherfucker. I can talk about that shit if I want to. What? No, she's been deaf her whole fucking life.
Yeah.
So
Well,
she
I mean,
doesn't know any different.
Anytime you're missing a
she
sense,
knows she can't hear shit on one side.
I'm gonna tell you this: anytime you're missing a sense and you get it back, dude. Like when I got my LASIK done, like the doctor told me, he was like, "You're the most blind person I've ever seen." I was like, "Well, thanks, doc." And he's like, "No, you got +5 stigmatism." I was like, "Is that bad?" He's like, "This is the worst I've ever seen." He's like, "So what makes you want to have LASIK?" I was like, "Well, I've always been told I wasn't a candidate." And he's like, "Well, technically, you're not a candidate now." He's like, "But we're gonna do it. You got the money, right?" No. Basically, what he said was, when they do LASIK, they want 100% like results. They don't want like a chance for results to be not typical and like not good. You know what I mean? Like they want results to be 100% perfect. And if you're starting at the bottom of the barrel, it's hard to get you 100%. But if you're starting at like 75%, it's easy to get that 25. You know what I mean?
It's like, a person that like doesn't have a leg, and they're like, "Well, I can get you to like a knee stump. More than you had.
Yeah,
it's more than you had. I mean, are you gonna be pissed that you got a knee stump?
Yeah,
you ain't got shit but a damn joint up there now." That's literally what your eyes were expected to be.
Yeah, like when he told me, he's like, "This is what he said." He's like, "We want to get you to super awesome vision." He goes, and most people come in with bad vision. And he held his hand up like he was measuring. And super awesome vision was about 6 feet high. And bad vision was like 5'7". And he goes, and then we can get you there. He's like, you're starting out here. And he held his hand down about 3 feet off the ground.
Where his dick was.
Yeah.
Where my dick is right now.
That's
so
where your vision is. It ain't
you
shit.
might get to bad vision at the end of this shit. I don't know.
But like I remember afterwards, like I went in and I handed my glasses to the woman and I was blind. Like literally I couldn't see faces. Like faces looked like one of them Hitler paintings that we talked about last time. It was just smudge marks for the eyes. And it just looked like some kind of weird, like, impressionist artwork. That
man shading's phenomenal. He's just a piece of shit.
And clocks, like the analog clocks, I couldn't see the hands or the numbers. So I remember the last thing I saw before I walked out of there, I looked at, my wife with no glasses on, and she was just like, "Oh, you're going to do fine." And I looked up at the clock and couldn't see anything. And they walked me back, did the procedure. And they had told me not to open my eyes. It was like, keep your eyes closed, just rest them. And I just happened to vaguely look up. And they made me look up. They were like, all right, open your eyes, let's look.
Don't use your eyes, but let's look.
Well, they wanted to look at them. So they were like, all right, open your eyes. So I opened them.
Make sure you didn't have fucking Bill Cosby eyes.
Yeah, they're pretty much burnt.
Milky eyes.
You signed the waiver, so we're good. And I remember looking at the clock and seeing the clock numbers for the first time in my life without glasses. And then I remember looking over at my wife, and she's sitting there in the back, like doing that optimistic smile, like, "Is it you good?" And I saw her face. I could see everything. And like I broke down, dude.
And you started crying in the
Yes.
damn eyes that you weren't. You're supposed to be operating at a minimum.
My wife was like, "Is it okay for him to do that?" And
what are you gonna turn it off?
Yeah, and
she gonna kick you right in the dick and stop it.
Stop crying!
Quit crying, bitch!
She's like, "Is this okay? Is that okay?"
You're gonna ruin our investment.
And the doctor was like emotionally detached. I guess he's seen this a lot. It's kind of like if Oprah gave like a Make-A-Wish every day. Eventually, she'd be like, "Here's your damn card. Get out of here."
New eyes. You get new eyes.
Here's John Cena. Now leave me the fuck alone. If she was granting the wishes, eventually she'd get desensitized to them, I guess.
Here's you some ears.
Yeah.
Here's you some
Well, apparently
ears.
this guy was like, "It's fine," and just walked out. Like, look at this crying bitch.
Let him
So
keep
I can see. But yeah, dude, watching the video with the deaf people, and they're like, I can't help, and they're like, well, what are you hearing now? And she's
you
like,
see, that's what pisses me off
What?
when you trying to compare your
no,
shit.
I'm telling you what they did.
You're
I can't
saying
help
that you identify with
dude,
them.
I couldn't see a thing.
Don't do that. You had
I
glasses,
didn't wa-
motherfucker.
Dude,
you could see.
Do you know how big my glasses
These
were?
deaf motherfuckers didn't have ears that they could put in, right?
They could hear a little bit. It wasn't like they were 100%
This
deaf.
that you're backing up now.
It wasn't 100%
Oh,
deaf.
my God.
But like they couldn't like make out certain things. Dude, I'm telling you, I was blind. Like
And
blind.
You had a cure.
I'm gonna
the
find
glasses.
a picture. I'm gonna find a picture for you.
They did not have a cure for their deafness.
The week before, I can't find it now, but I'll find it and send it. The week before I did my operation, we went to a concert, and I was so excited about getting this operation done to fix my eyes because I was like, I'd been blind my whole life. I took a picture with Julie with my glasses off. Just to take a picture and be like, this is what it's going to look like. And my eyes were everywhere. I was looking at Saturn and Mars at the same time. Like, it was just like, boom. Like, it's sad. Like, if you looked at it, you'd be like, yeah, something was definitely wrong with that man's eyes. You might not know that I was disabled that way because you grew up. Dude, it's a disability not to be able to see.
Disabled. Come on.
Dude.
That shit.
Dude.
You can walk and talk and do math, motherfucker. You're fine.
So can the deaf people. But no, let's give them a hand. Let's give them something.
There your true feelings are coming out. You're starting to bash them. I get it.
I'm not bashing them. I understand.
I can relate to them.
I relate to that.
That's why I cried.
I cried like a baby.
I bet you were crying because they could hear.
Listen at them. They think they're better than me. No. Dude, like seeing one of them go, I can't hear nothing. And they're like, what do you hear now? I hear something. Hold on. Is that me? Like they would hear their voice like, and like, it's so weird. And every one of them was like, everything's loud. It's loud. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I was just expecting one doctor to be, you ungrateful son of a bitch.
I had a deal back when I was maybe like 16 or 17, something like that, of where my ear, like I had ear infections and shit.
Yeah.
Like they're in my later teens for whatever reason. And I remember I was like trying to clean my ear out or something. Maybe I was just using a Q-tip. And earwax got pushed into my eardrum. And immediately when it happened, I heard this really high-pitched like tinnitus thing, but it was...
How'd it sound? Do it verbatim.
And it wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
It would not stop. You don't have to do that, buddy. I already have a song.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Do you not pull up a song?
I don't know.
You
Go
did?
ahead. I'm doing this. You do you. Go ahead.
Either way, so I pushed the fucking, that's the song.
Okay. I figured. Go ahead.
I pushed the fucking earwax too far in there, and it got on my eardrum, and immediately, audibly, I hear this, and it won't stop. And I don't know what's going on.
Here's my thing. I'm telling you about my +5 stigmatism that made me pretty much blind without glasses, and you're like, I got eardrum wax.
Listen, I'm not.
So
done.
I can continue. I can basically relate, right?
No, I just said that makes me think, or whatever I said. I'm not saying I can relate, but so it's like I think it's 2 weeks until I can get into the damn specialist.
Yeah,
and over the course of this 2 weeks, this noise does not let up. It only intensifies, if anything.
it's kind of like those people that get bugs in their ear and they just hear chicka chicka.
Yeah, like rustling paper and shit constantly.
Like the death throes of a beetle.
Yeah, and
she loves you, yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that it was the earwax that was there. I just know that I was using a Q-tip. And I didn't know you could do that, man. I was a dumbass kid. And I thought something bad was wrong, you know.
Yeah.
And I go, and the doctor, he looks in there with his little microscope and shit, and he's like, well, it looks like earwax is coating on that eardrum. Let me do this, and he gets some kind of damn micro-ass vacuum type deal, you know, on a little stick. Yeah. Sticks it in there with the light and sucks it out. And after 2 weeks, dude, it was like immediate release. No more humming, no more high-pitched shit, no more
nothing.
And like you're talking about, my
Yeah.
mom, she's sitting in there with me, and the doctor and him are talking, and I hugged that motherfucker, dude.
Oh, but you're gonna make fun of me for being like I was blind.
I wanted to I was getting depressed, dude. Like I couldn't do anything to alleviate the noise. And I was like, man, I can't live like this.
It would be funny if the doctor was like
But
Indian
anyways,
descent.
before
Hold on, Indian descent. It's like, hold on, he's gonna try something to thank you in your native language. Buenos dias.
Indian?
Yeah, I just assume your
Buenos
mom don't know the
dias.
dias.
Oh.
You and your mom didn't know the difference back then.
Yeah, probably didn't. But yeah, dude, and like you're talking about, everything was super fucking loud.
Yeah.
Because it was all insulated at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember it being like, it was a little overwhelming at being in the car with the music on and all that shit. But
I burst my left eardrum
oh God,
when I was younger.
you bursted it?
It bursted it.
How'd your mama hit you too hard?
She culped it.
she Roddy Pipered
Yeah,
the fuck
she
out
culped
of
shit
you.
out of it. No, it was ear infection. Just turned bad. My eardrum burst.
Even your eardrums fail.
Yeah, everything.
Like something.
That's what I said. I ain't long for this world, Joshua. I ain't long for it. I ain't here for a long
I'm
time.
checking all kind of boxes.
I ain't here for a long time.
Just here for a good
No,
time.
I'm gonna stop there. I ain't here for a long time.
I'm trying to have a good time.
I'm trying to, but it ain't happening because everything's failing.
And I get damn worried and I start crying.
Are we gonna discuss the demon that took over our show last week?
I think we did on the show.
We did,
not?
but we didn't pull it up. We missed one too.
Yeah.
Like at 11 minutes last week, you heard. "Oh."
Yeah, and like I said, I sent you a text, and you said we missed it again. You gave me the time frame, and
Yeah.
I go back, and it literally said right after you said we'd have to get a Ouija board and talk to you while you were in hell or whatever. And as soon as you said hell, you hear that oh. And do you remember what I said in the text message that I sent to you after? Well, let's see.
I don't remember.
You said, where was it? Damn, we text a lot, don't we?
Yeah, we do. It's mostly bullshit, but do you remember the time cue I gave you?
You said at 11:45 you can hear the mystery noise on our show again, and we missed it.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Real quick? You see how my hands are. Right.
Yeah, I didn't do it, man.
I thought you did it. I
No.
thought that was a noise you did. Hold on.
By that time, though, he's just a sweaty boy.
Here we
He'd
go.
be like fucking like.
I've been dancing for an hour, damn it, Vince. Did you hear it?
I have no idea.
Did you hear that?
I did. It
didn't touch
throws
anything.
me
My
off
arms are
talking
crossed.
over
That's
our
wild.
Yeah.
shit. No, I don't.
What'd you say, 11 something?
11:45.
Yeah, let me get there.
Well, damn, why is it doing pop-ups? We already got an account.
Welcome to
Oh, damn it.
Oh, man. 11:45. Because you know it has the yes,
Yeah,
no.
and you're slowly spelling out, why are you putting me through hell? Is this... No,
There we
don't
go.
do it then. I'm going to go ahead.
11.
I already restarted. You're like, fuck, I can't type fast. That would be how I'd feel.
Let it ride from
No,
here. You're all like...
This was 11:30.
You want me to choke you out an hour later, you cocksucker?
You want to say that to them.
You move the scissors, I'll cut the damn things off myself.
Here we go. Right here.
Oh,
That's me
shit.
in hell, like after having to deal with you and the Ouija board.
But then you're like,
Did you hear
there
it?
it went. There it went. That's
Oh.
me. That's me in hell after having to deal with you and a Ouija board. And when I looked that up, I heard that.
Did you get chills?
I sent
Did
you
you get
back.
chills?
I sent you back a text that said, "Oh my God, it happened literally when you said that's me in hell after having to deal with you and a Ouija board." And then I put, "I'm gonna laugh if that was future you burning your ass up, reaching out to us somehow."
That's my one wish in hell is to get back to this moment.
I gotta talk to him. This is funny. That's all you can do, though. You only get 1 second calls.
What am I gonna say? Oh, damn it.
That's
that was
all it
my-
recorded,
yeah.
though.
Yeah. Like an old man with a voicemail. How do you work this damn thing? Beep.
Who would be hell's operator?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Probably
one thing-
Hitler.
One thing you do know, Josh, is you're going to get a great deal over at tinyurl.com/P3radiotees. And if they go there right now, what are they going to find?
Man, they're going to find all kind of T-shirts, Richard Lee.
Yeah.
They're going to
Specifically,
find.
what kind?
Well, I was going to go into that.
Well, go ahead.
Specifically, they might find that Freddy's Front Yard Slaughterhouse T-shirt. They might find that ECW-like
They might.
T-shirt. They might find that Ray J Soda Can T-shirt. That fucking cover art T-shirt with our faces on the front of it. And we got so many more T-shirts over there at tinyurl.com/P3radiotees. That's TEES, bitch. That's your T-shirt hookup.
tinyurl.com/P3radiotees, the home of P3 Radio merchandise. Well, that was a little anticlimactic.
Had a little pause in it, didn't it?
What the hell is this?
I heard this on the way to work the other morning, and I really listened, and it's fucked up.
Play Children Play. That's the name of it.
Little children, you better not tell on me.
What?
I'm telling you, little children, you better not tell what you see.
What?
And if you're good, I'll give you candy and a quarter. If you're quiet, like you ought to be, and keep the secret with me.
What the
This
fuck?
is everything that we were told not to do when we were kids.
Little children, now why ain't you playing outside?
Is there?
I'm asking you, you can't fool me, 'cause I'm gonna know if you hide.
That's fucking creepy.
Very weird.
And try to peep, I'm gonna treat you to a movie. Stop your giggling, children do be nice, like little sugars and spice.
That's what you hear in the trunk as it's,
Yeah.
as it's closing.
Kissing your sister.
You saw me kissing your sister.
But if you snitch to your mother, your father
I mean,
won't understand. I wish they would take a nap, little children.
That's so fucked up.
I mean, I think I understand where the point of
He's
view
the
is.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
But
Little children,
it sounds creepy as hell.
This guy's trying to get laid by the older sister.
Well, he ain't saying older.
No.
go and say, how can I kiss her?
In fact, he said little sister, your sister. Okay, never mind.
With little children like you around, I wonder what can I do around.
So do you see?
Little children like you.
Until the very end of the fucking song,
Yeah.
he's not making shit very clear at all.
No, he's just like, don't tell nobody about this.
You saw me kissing your sister. Don't tell your mom.
He never says how old the sister is. I guess she could be 12 too.
It was a damn mess on the way to work. I was like, this motherfucker! And I Googled that shit, and I immediately I didn't want to Google the lyrics.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Look up little children.
Don't snitch on me to your mama. Like, I don't want that on my Google shit.
How to make children quiet. We have his disturbing Google searches right before the man drove off the bridge.
Stop your giggling, children. Do be nice, like little sugars and spice. That's creepy.
I'll give you a quarter in candy if you're quiet like you ought to be.
Oh my god!
I don't know why I read that like Jerry Sandusky, but it kind of holds true, doesn't it?
It does sound a little bit like.
Oh man, well, who was that, by the way? Do we want to credit them?
That's Billy Kramer and
The pedophiles. Well, that makes more sense.
Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas from 1964.
Oh, all those little children are dead now.
Little children.
Well, probably right after that song was written.
You're like 65.
Yeah. Tell the time that you saw that molester's eyes. Oh, jeez.
Oh, he did not look like me.
Right.
Well, this fucking guy, he's like 90. He's like 90.
Right.
If they're 60 something now. So.
No.
Little children, what the fuck was I saying?
Who are you? Where's my son?
Are you my grandson?
My mom will.
Grandpa?
My mom will tell stories sometimes that she's forgotten. She's told me. So she'll repeat them like for the 5th time, and I'm like, "Mom, you've told me this." Like,
and in your
I
head,
didn't remember. No, I've told
your
her.
inner monologue, you're like, "Should I put this bitch in a home?"
I've told her straight up. Like the other, like Wednesday, when we went to lunch after my daughter's awards day, and she was telling me something. I was like, "Mom, you know how many times you've told us this?"
No!
I was like, "Mom's mind is slipping."
Wow, you just pointed out like that.
Yeah. She laughed at it. I was like, "Yep, it's time to start looking at homes for Memo."
At least she's got a sense of humor about it.
Yeah, she thinks it's funny.
Does she?
She don't know no better.
Oh yeah, she don't know any different. Does she take Prevagen or anything?
I don't know.
Put her on some of it. You're rich.
Put her on it.
Yeah. Just go to Walgreens, buy some.
Is it the price of an oh shit handle?
It's probably more than that. Yeah. I think they. Is
there any evidence that it works, or is this like one of those ghost hunting stories? Is this essential oils?
I think there's some studies. I don't know. I've just heard old people talking about
My mother-in-law like raves about essential oils, and I'm like, it's just oil. One time she was like, "Your daughter's
maybe that's what happened to Doc, or not Doc, Bo. He got into that essential oil, and it just.
If that's the case, I'm gonna pour it all down my pants.
It'll make that snake just hunt like a damn coon dog.
Make the snake hunt like a coon dog. I think we've got a slogan
off
already.
in that bush, son.
Essential oils make your snake hunt like a coon dog. No, man, she will rave about that. Oh shit!
You really need some of that eucalyptus fucking oil.
Ow. We have a wooden desk that I just got a splinter in my foot by touching.
That is splinter number 3, I think, that you've got
on this desk
during these shows.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, she raves about it. I remember one time she was like, "Your daughter's not sleeping. You need to take some of this lavender oil and put it on her feet." It's like, yeah, she'll get up in the middle of the night, slip, hit her head, and she'll go to sleep for a while.
She'll be asleep forever then.
And I always talk about my father-in-law. They were like, he was having trouble with his back. You know, he broke his neck. And he was having trouble with his pain. So they were making him essential oils, and like they were buying these capsules so he could like put them in it and swallow it. And they made him one called a Tiger Balm. And they were like, "How are you feeling, Dad?" And he's still uncomfortable. And I did his voice like, "I'm still hurting. I've shit 7 times, but I'm still hurting."
Now, whenever I reach around to wipe my ass, it twinges my back even more.
I'm not so much wiping my ass, just drying it off at this point.
Mike's all fucking kidding. I just want some Percocet, damn it. Here, take this fucking lavender
lilac.
Oil.
Like sprinkling it over him.
I just want some pills, damn it. I'm fucking hurting. Oh, God. Take some of this rose root.
What the fuck? Cost me $25 an ounce.
Does it give you a buzz?
No.
I don't want it.
Not at all. There are people that will fight you over essential oil. Put a little under your tongue and your headache will go away.
Oh, okay. I'll drink the whole fucking thing if that's the case.
Oh, yeah, why not?
I don't.
God,
yeah, I wish it was that easy.
Yeah, I'm telling you this right now. If it worked, Big Pharma would have found out about it and bought it up.
Oh yeah, they'd be putting it in fucking little tiny
Yeah,
units and
capsules.
selling it for
Yeah.
$5 a piece.
Yes.
But yeah, does that worry you? Like your wife may fucking have that line of thinking?
About
And then
what?
whenever you're old and broken, which will be in like 10 years,
Oh, not long.
they'll be trying to give
I'm
you-
already there.
I know, but in 10 years, think
Oh, it's
about
gonna
it.
be even worse. I ain't got 10 years.
and she'll be right there beside the hospital bed.
Pull the plug.
And she'll be like, here, take this eucalyptus root. Like,
No, she don't buy into that bullshit either.
Okay.
There's a doctor that's on that we like. I can't remember his name.
Oz?
No. No, it's on YouTube. My daughter watches him, and he points out these myths of like these life hacks that you're supposed to use, and he's like, no, don't do that. Do this. This is medically proven. Like he's a younger doctor.
Oh, so he thinks he knows everything.
Maybe
huh?
Dr. Steve, I want to say his name. Not Dr. Steve. We know Dr. Steve.
He's not young.
No. Although Dr. Steve kind of shit on those essential oils when we talked to him, too. He's like, other than lavender, he's like, well, no, there is some benefits to lavender, but not to the extent of what
they're putting on.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of that's died down, too.
Yeah, a lot of them motherfucking stores went bankrupt, didn't they?
Yeah. It was like there was this, I won't say the name of it, but there was this water mixer that certain people that I know were pushing. It was pink. And if you drink it, you'd lose all this weight.
Yeah.
Well, then after like 5 years, no one was like skeleton skinny, but they're still pushing that drink. And you're like, didn't do nothing for me.
I've been on it 3 years.
Right.
Well, I need you back in the shop. I need you to support local business.
Yeah.
Bitch, it's not doing nothing.
Yeah, it's not local. It's a pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid scheme. Your little pink drink pyramid scheme.
Oh, man. Gotta love
Like those You Should Be Here.
Yeah, World Ventures.
Yeah.
Rainbow Vacuum.
In
all
my
that stuff.
in my opinion, those are all scams.
Oh, yeah.
Although rainbow vacuums do work really well.
Yeah, they work, but they're not $3,800
No.
worth.
You're paying for someone else's rainbow vacuum and their rainbow vacuum and the ones before them. Yeah. So, well, you got some stories here, Josh. We can round out this episode with some
We
stars.
fell for, I told you, I probably said this story years ago because this was.
Why do you have
years ago.
sun right in your eyes?
Because for whatever reason, the Earth turned in this exact point, and our studio is in the direct line of the sun.
Like, there's no sun above you, below you.
It's right in my
it's
fucking
just
eyes.
right over your eyes, like it's highlighting your samurai portion, like the ninja portion of your eyes. Like, you know, the samurai movies, they're like,
I just look like I got a mask on.
Yes, you
That's
look like,
cool.
yeah.
It's really
a
annoying.
mask of sun.
Do you have like a towel or
I
something?
do
you can
not.
put over there?
Nothing I
The
can do right
blinds
now.
are shut. And it's really bad.
It's bright right over your eyes.
Think about if you didn't have blinds.
You know what would make that go away, right? It's Crown Apple.
You know, you're pretty much a prick.
right
Keep
here.
trying to push.
You
that
want to
on
smell
me.
it?
No,
It
I
smells
don't.
good. I haven't smelled it yet.
You just drink it.
Oh, it smells like heaven. I mean, you could smell it. It
Smells
wouldn't
like
hurt anything, would it?
indigestion.
Wouldn't hurt anything if you smelled it, would you?
I don't want to smell.
You don't want to smell it? It smells good.
No, I'm good.
Fucking swear.
You're such a prick. Ugh.
That's me forgetting my troubles right there.
Yeah, it works too.
Oh, it does. Don't
For a
you?
few hours.
Don't you remember that?
I do.
It makes you forget them because you're passed out.
Yep.
Can't remember anything if I'm not conscious.
Hey.
Conscience.
Conscience. If I ain't got a
Conscious.
conscience.
Oh, yeah. It numbs that conscience right out. Sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're like, I just need these voices that tell me I'm a piece of shit to shut up for a minute.
Voices, you say?
Huh?
Maybe
Who said
you
that out loud?
Maybe you shouldn't be drinking, man.
Nah, it numbs them out. Now I have drunk voices in my head. Yeah, you're a piece of shit, right?
You think you can deafen me? If you drink one more, maybe. But not right now.
They're going to give me those cochlear implants that shut the voices off. I start crying.
Cochlear.
That's what they're called, the ones that made the deaf people hear, cochlear implants.
Oh, they would shut.
They would basically give me implants to shut the voices off.
Neuralink's gonna cut all that shit out.
They just tase my ass and hit me with a water bottle. All right, pull up your best story here. We got time for one.
Pull up the best one.
or whatever one you want to talk about.
Let's
Jesus.
see. We've been talking about gators a lot lately.
I'm going to Florida in a couple of weeks.
Okay. You going to get you one? Bring
No,
it back?
I'm not going to I might get a dead one in a formaldehyde jar.
Oh, this one's great. Did you hear about this?
I didn't hear about any of this.
Okay, so this is, you say a lot of times it's Memphis Fox 13.
Fox13memphis.com.
And yeah, this is the website. The headline, this is a Facebook post because
Well, click on it. Let's go to it.
The headline is Unlucky Class of 13, Overton High School.
That's Taylor Swift's favorite number, by the way.
13?
Yes. So stupid. I swear to God, one day people are going to look back at this and be like, what douchebags. Like we look back at things when we were kids and go, God, Limp Bizkit.
Dude, you know.
I did it all for the nookie.
Yeah. It was cool for
Keep
them.
rolling.
Look, if I was this age back then, I probably wouldn't like it. But I was a teenager then, and it was fucking awesome.
There's a lot of things I listen back to and I'm like, oh, Jesus. Anyways,
Overton High School reunion in jeopardy after money mishandled.
Oh, no.
So
you mean people that graduated 10 years ago ain't good with money yet?
It sucks, but yeah. Memphis, Tennessee, a struggling attempt at a high school reunion is taking...
What? A high school what?
A high school reunion.
Okay. Go ahead.
What'd you think I said?
You said,
I don't know.
You went Elephant Man there for a minute. High school reunion.
Struggling attempt at a high school reunion.
Struggling attempt at saying high school reunion.
High school reunion.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is taking social media by storm. The former students of Overton High School's class of 2013 recently started planning for their 10-year reunion.
Well, that's their downfall, Joshua.
They just recently
did it. They graduated 10 years ago.
But the class president claims he, parentheses, mishandled the money and leaving the graduates at a loss as to what to do next.
Hey, y'all, you know how y'all gave me $20 a piece? Well, I was going to try to turn that into $40 a piece, and I bet on red.
It was black.
And what, it was double zeros green.
Oh, that's red or black, one or the other.
No, it was double zeros. So I lost it all. So how y'all feel about getting together in this Walmart parking lot?
We can all go to Waffle House. On me.
Well, no, not on me. Y'all going to have to pay for it.
No, he just got a credit card.
Yeah, he just doesn't show up.
He says, I must say, I should have realized that I shouldn't. Oh, my God. Listen to this shit. Yeah. I only just skimmed a little bit of this.
Well, that's good.
He says, I must say, I should have realized that I shouldn't have been the person to plan our class reunion to begin with.
I didn't want to do this shit. Y'all voted me class president. Y'all are to blame.
Tamarcus Lott, president of the class of 2013, wrote on his Facebook account. But God damn it, I should have realized that I shouldn't be the one. I mean, I guess
y'all should have realized y'all can't trust me with money. I'm just gonna bet on red.
At least he's self-aware, right?
No, after the fact.
Yeah, you done fucked up.
Yeah.
The victims in this situation claim they were out $100 apiece after paying Lott for what was supposed to be a weekend of fun, reuniting with old friends, and instead of a reunion, the graduates received a paragraphs-long apology from Lott on social media. He just went on Facebook and was like, I fucked up, guys, or whatever. And
oh, that's hilarious. A paragraph-long apology. Like, hey, y'all know how y'all thought we were going to be at the Sizzler tonight?
Not gonna happen, big dog.
$100 a piece?
$100 a
Dude,
piece.
I don't think my 10-year reunion. Now, usually your 10-year is the one where everybody's still young enough that they want to get back together.
Yeah.
This we just did 20 for mine. Half the population that went to the 10-year reunion went to the 20.
Might be dead.
And they're still alive. They're just very deep in their careers that they can't leave their city they're in to come here.
You think everybody lives out of state now, Richard?
A lot of people do. A lot of people. The ones that would have came did not.
Huh.
So yeah, like the ones at 10-year, there was a lot of people that out of state that came. I was like when my wife was pregnant with my daughter at my 10-year. So I was in the best shape of my life. I was running 5 miles a day, and so I had a designated driver. Like I had the best time at my reunion.
I bet you did.
I did.
I don't know about them.
No, they did. But yeah,
I made sure of it.
$100. Yeah, I did. You're gonna have a good time, damn it.
God damn it.
Yeah. Now I had alcohol in my car, and we were like, I was taking like tours to my car to do shots with me.
Wow.
It was fun.
Wow. Richard the Fumbling Drunk. That's what they named you after that.
You know, the one that was injured all the time.
Always had a cast of some sort. Oh yeah, old bird bones Milliken. Yeah, him. Yeah.
You know, the one was most likely to be in a cast.
So they said on here, it's just been a lot. It's been a lot. The former Overton High School student Terry Smith said. Smith, a former,
Yeah, it was
Smith,
a former,
a member of the class,
former owner of $100.
Smith, a member of the class of 2013, said he is one of more than 50 classmates.
Oh my gosh, there's $5,000 there.
He is one of more than 50 classmates who paid Lott $100 to plan the reunion. They thought
they gave,
man, he's the class president.
Let's
him
give
to do
him
it.
$5,000. Nothing could go wrong.
Look what he did for the yearbook staff.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. I'm so intrigued now. I'm so in on this story.
So Smith made a Facebook page for the Overton High School class.
That cost $15.
I had to pay my web designer.
Now, if you want an itemized list, I'm going to give it to you. $15 for the Facebook page. I'm going to take out $2,000 for gas money because I do a lot of driving.
Right. I had to come and tell everybody shit. I've never seen you at my house, dog.
My Facebook man lives in Iowa. I had to make multiple trips to see him.
Oh, God. So they made a Facebook page for Overton High School class of 2013 to reconnect.
That was one of the ones that lost their money.
Reconnect.
Reconnect is pissed that she lost her $100.
Oh, God. To reconnect with his fellow graduates. As they closed in on the 10th anniversary of the graduation, Lott started making posts requesting money to fund the reunion. Smith said that he and many others happily sent Lott this money. I mean, I feel like this is like once in a lifetime, Smith said. 10 years, that's a long time. People have kids. People are married. People have businesses.
What's $100?
On Sunday, with less than a month left until the reunion was scheduled to take place, Lott posted his apology in the group, writing he had mishandled the money due to personal problems.
Jesus.
Was living in an extended stay motel
Oh.
and needed to get a summer job to pay back his classmates.
Let's be honest.
Motherfucker, you're grown. You don't have summer jobs. Your ass has a job. You're supposed to have a job.
That's such a good point.
Oh, my God.
There is no such thing. If you're looking at jobs as seasonal, you're probably not where you need to be collecting $100 from everyone. You know, this is my summer job.
It blindsided me, Smith said. Smith's surprise did not last long. He shared texts with Fox 13 requesting status updates from Lott and getting responses like, "Man, I'm on the way to Dubai with y'all little money, and I feel so rich and not one penny belongs to me."
Oh.
This motherfucker, you know, he told the news one thing.
Yeah.
And then this guy showed the text messages what the fuck was really up.
Dude.
He turned into a demon. That's all that was. He was the class president, and
I feel
he
a lawsuit
skidded off
coming.
in the ditch.
Well, this is the one where lawsuits should happen. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I always knew to Marcus as a jokester. I thought he was joking, Smith said. But in reality, he was serious about it. Smith... I'm sorry. Smith and his classmates are now questioning whether anything in Lott's apology was true, citing video.
I feel like we're taking advantage of here.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
You mean he said this to all of us in front of everybody, but in private he's saying this other shit?
Yeah.
I'm going to take private, dude, every time. So, citing videos he had posted to Facebook of an overseas vacation to Italy just a year ago. I guess he wanted people to feel bad for him and be more lenient with him, he said. I don't know, man. That's pretty fucked up. Smith said he is working with classmates to plan a reunion in spite of the setback and is questioning whether any of them will ever get refunded.
No, they ain't getting refunded. I'm telling you right now, they're not getting refunded.
The situation actually brought us closer, he said. Oh, you think? Tragedy does do that.
You mean when a lot of people bind together over a tragedy? Yes.
I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off, too.
Yeah.
How much he get you for? Like, you know, that
Yeah.
brings you together. People you normally wouldn't ever talk to, you got commonality with now. But he said the situation brought us closer, really. And I'm kind of sort of upset that it happened, but I'm glad that it happened. Overton High School's administrators heard about the situation, and they want to help the class of 2013. In today's society, you have got to be careful of everybody, Dr. Reginald Williams, principal of Overton High School, said. The same people who was the class president in, say, 2020 might not have the same character or morals 10 years from now. Williams said that he was saddened to hear about the failed attempt at a reunion and hopes to aid the graduates in picking up the pieces and celebrating their alma mater.
Well, see, alma mater?
Alma mater.
See, that's the thing about our class. We had a group of people that did it. It wasn't just one person.
One fucking guy.
Y'all go ahead and send me that $100.
You were smart back then. I trust you.
You mean some 17-year-olds couldn't plan properly for their future? They just voted the funniest guy.
Right. Yeah, he was class president. He should be good.
Yeah, no. Nah.
When it comes to the equipment, using the buildings, restrooms, whatever, he said, for the class of 2013, we're glad to do that. And it says Fox 13's Jack, whatever the fuck is, he's supposed to be from
Balayou.
He must be from Louisiana.
Balayou.
They ain't know about it. He Louisiana.
Jack Balayou.
Jack Balayou reached out to Lott. I'm gonna read it all in the Bayou. Jack Balayou reached out to Lott in social media and was blocked. That motherfucker blocked him, Richard Lee.
I don't know what accent you're doing now.
I'm doing Justin, whatever his name is.
Justin Wilson?
Wilson, yes. But he did not return a phone call either. Well, you think? He fucking blocked him on Facebook. Oh, shit, there's a reporter. I'm going to block. Fox News. He's the type that the bill collectors knock on the door.
Yeah.
He's got the blinds open and he just freezes. And he's like, I see you in there.
He shuts the blinds.
He just closes his eyes.
I can't see you, can't see me. Oh, man. But is there more to this story? I feel like you're only halfway down.
Well, I mean, it's got ads
that's
and
it.
stuff.
Okay,
but they had a video accomping it, but
where's the video?
I think it's just
that's
this
it. Let's
guy.
watch it. Let's watch it.
It's probably the same shit.
Let's
we
watch.
Just
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it out.
Well, no.
Live interactive radar.
Oh, that's a
Andrew Humphrey.
Yeah.
But he had a pleasant high school.
Humphrey.
I mean, I feel like this is like a once in a lifetime. 10 years, that's a long time.
Oh, no.
People have kids. People are married. People have business.
Say what you're thinking. I could
shut your mouth.
I could say exactly what you were going to say after he said that.
What are you talking about? What was you saying?
I know what you were thinking.
No, what was I thinking?
When he was saying everybody's
what
having
do
kids.
you say that I was thinking?
Okay, I'll tell you if
right.
you just let me
Go
finish.
ahead.
When he said that everybody's got kids and everybody has families.
Don't say
it. You were thinking, yeah, everybody but you.
I didn't say that.
That's what you were thinking.
How do you know I was thinking that?
I just know inner
Was
Richard.
that what you were thinking?
No.
I feel like that was what you were thinking. And you're projecting.
I know how you think.
Why wouldn't I think that man has a family? Josh?
Because he's effeminate.
What? You can't be effeminate with a family?
Well, I mean, that's your type of thinking. You know how you people are.
I mean, I feel like that you're projecting that on me. I don't feel like that's nice that you're effeminate people can't have families. I don't know what.
You people.
Why would you think that effeminate people can't have families?
I didn't say that.
Effeminate cis males. Is that how you're supposed to say it? Cis male?
I mean, I'm not sure if he's cis or not.
Well, I don't know how he identifies either, but I'm just saying, if I was to label him myself, and I speaking from a point of white privilege, if I was to identify him, I would say that he is a male with a lisp. Why can't they have families, Josh? This is your thinking. They can't have families? They can have families, right?
Yeah. You can,
No, what? No.
People adopt.
Huh? You think he's adopting? Why would you think he's adopting? Why? Why would you think he had to adopt?
I mean, maybe his sperm count's low.
You think that's what's going on?
Could be.
I think that's the reason.
Maybe he got somebody to jump off a dresser onto his balls.
That's his thing. That's why he's got a lisp.
Could be. It fucked with his hormone levels and everything.
So you think maybe his wife's egg count is low?
Her egg count?
Is that what they call it? Egg count?
I don't know. I've always had problems of fertilizing them, not fertilizing.
Well, no, sometimes it's the woman's fault. Are you saying it might be his woman's fault?
Could be.
Are you saying that
Let's look that bitch up. Why don't you have babies with this man?
Think you're going to have an easier time finding Jimmy Alpha?
There it is.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, there you go.
But why would you think that?
A little bit of you peeked out of that.
Go ahead and play it.
A little bit of you popped up out of there.
I feel like I take this.
Plans for a class reunion are in jeopardy after the person in charge of planning this event apparently says he mishandled the money.
I mean, it's something for him to admit it there. We're talking about Overton High School's class of 2013. Former students tell Fox 13 they paid $100 each for the reunion, and they got an apology post on Facebook instead of...
I gotta ask.
Who does he remind me of?
A guy, like, they're doing this, and they're not supposed to be doing this.
Uh-huh.
He's like, yeah, he's really soft-spoken.
Yeah.
He's like, so we're in this basement right now.
Well, with the time of...
They have federal court proceedings above us. We can't be loud.
like we've got to do the news quietly. My mom's listening upstairs.
What the fuck? Why was he whispering?
Here's the other thing. In a day and age now, like we talked about COVID earlier, where everybody's like 3 miles apart on these news broadcasts, they look like they're in a broom closet together.
They do. They're doing the real news outside.
I'm like 3 inches away from your face right now. And we're doing the news in a broom closet with a green screen behind us. And there's literally a 5x5 room that we're in right now. Like, yeah, literally, they only have like maybe 5 feet of room. And iPad's in front of them.
I get nervous during that. Are you okay?
I'm hurt, hiccuping.
You naturally wanted to say, I'm hurting. I'm hurting, Linda. I'm hurting, Linda.
I'm dying. I feel like that could be my answer for everything. I'm dying.
I'm dying.
A party or a celebration.
Take with them, right?
Fox 13's Jack Bilyeu was live at Overton High tonight. Jack,
why did they send a motherfucker out to the school like the news is happening there? Look, if you look hard enough, you can see the motherfucker dodging the people for their money, and behind Jack's shoulder there. And look at him.
He looks like he'd been up all night gambling and shit.
Like he's been there for a while. He's got one sleeve rolled up. He's wearing a long sleeve white shirt that probably came from like Sears back when Sears was open. That's how long he's had it. And one tie. It's the saddest outfit I've ever seen.
He's just checking the boxes, man. That's all he's doing.
I'm just waiting to get out of here so I can go to Kansas City and report the news.
This is transitional for me.
Yeah. Not confident they're going to be refunded either.
Well, these motherfuckers aren't getting their money back, Tom.
Plans had been in the works for months, and with just weeks to go until the big weekend, those plans were derailed on Sunday thanks to this Facebook post. It claims to be from the class president stating that he mishandled the money due to personal issues.
due to how can you be that vague with that much?
I got
money?
personal issues.
Do you think like did
On a side note, guess who's got some new calf implants? Day.
Oh God! Like
I forgot his name. Sorry.
He thought that it would be okay just to say that, give that excuse.
I got personal issues going on.
That's what you say to like your boss.
Well,
or
in
something.
this day and age, if you say what kind of personal issues, man, this is private. Like, but it was my $100.
There's too many people he's took money from.
Yeah,
that's you got to say what's happening.
Yeah,
now.
you can't use the graduation reunion fund as your GoFundMe. Go ahead, let's listen to the rest of this. The reporter
and that he won't be able to repay
looks like a
his
fat Ben
classmates
Affleck.
until he gets a new job.
He really does.
It blindsided me. It's just been a lot. It's
really caught me from behind.
Terry Smith says he's one of more than
Why
50
is he laughing?
Overton High graduates
Wait.
sent to mark.
Why is he laughing if he's the one that got? You know, they really took me for a sucker. You know, got my $100. Like, why is he laughing about it?
Sometimes it's better to laugh because I want to cry.
I really enjoy getting fucked. I mean, he was laughing about it. I was assuming.
I understand he graduated with honors from the Terry Garvin School of Self-Defense.
Marcus Lott, the 2013 class president,
What about
money
this
to set up
man
the
who's
reunion.
gonna come?
He says he was shocked by DeMarcus's post, but in hindsight, should have seen it coming after requesting status updates and getting responses like, "Maine, I'm on the way to Dubai with y'all little money," and "I feel so rich and not one penny belongs to me."
No, wait, pause it.
We got to go back to his replies.
He says in that text message, not one penny belongs to me is what they said. But it said, I feel so rich. No, I feel so fucking rich. Not one penny belongs to my ass.
But the guy is responding with laughing emojis and hello, all inclusive, please. And the guy was a reunion for two. Yes, only two, please. And he said that, and not one red motherfucking cent. So don't touch it. I guess he said belongs to your ass or something.
Yeah.
But he's not being angry about it.
No.
He's probably in on it.
Yeah.
He's probably split half of that shit with him. He did the old one, two. I go on the news and everything. That's why I giggled.
The old 1, 2.
Yep.
The old 1 and the 2.
I don't know.
I said the 1 and the 2. What are you laughing about?
Penny belongs to me.
I always knew of DeMarcus as the jokester. I thought he was joking, but in reality, he was
the theft.
He says he's not sure how genuine Lott's apology was either, considering he claimed to be living
Hold
in
on.
hotels.
We got to read that. We got to backpedal it. We got to read some of that text message. But seriously, do not hate that it. Well,
here we go.
Well, fuck me, I guess. I know it's a lot to read, but I felt the need to explain in full how I got to this point because I know there will be questions and concerns. But I seriously do hate that it's had to come to this, but our reunion has been canceled due to no one's fault but my own. I mishandled the funds. Hit play. Hit play. No, just hit play. Just hit play. Just hit play. What are you doing? But seriously.
Hold on. We'll get it. We're going to get it. There you go.
To start, I must say I should have realized that I shouldn't have been the person to plan our class reunion to begin with. That's my bad. Before planning even began, I was torn between wanting to do the reunion or not because I recently had moved back to Memphis and my life was nowhere near stable enough to take on more responsibilities for myself. But I got word that I should check out the Facebook group. Hey, check out these marks on the Facebook
group. Take all their money.
Back in late February. Why are they planning in late February? Because I was told that everyone was making posts asking if we were still going to have the reunion or not. After I saw how many people were posting their concerns, I decided I would go on and plan it because that's a lot of people with $100. because ultimately it was my responsibility, being that
Be living in motels.
I was the class president, is what it said.
Let me try to pause.
Be living in motels.
Class president, being that I was responsible for planning the class reunions, regardless of the tradition or a title. I was and have. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of blanks out. It's a long way to say I just stole y'all's money.
But posted a video of his vacation to Italy just a year ago.
I guess he wanted people to feel bad.
He's got good graphics on it too. He had good like
Amazon on him.
Pause it for a second. Fuck.
Saturday, you gotta be
Jesus. I'm talking over this man's lisp. Yeah, he's got graphics over it. Like he's like, I used this for two months worth of Adobe Photoshop and Premiere Elements. That's why I got this T-roll script on here. Go ahead now.
Sad.
I just want to get that joke on.
I gotta hear his voice when he starts singing. Not singing.
Singing. Oh my Lord! Tarmigas.
Saturday, you gotta be careful, everybody. I mean, the same person that was the class president, say 2020, might not have the same character or morals they may have 10 years from now.
Dr. Reginald Williams, principal of Overton High School, says he was saddened to hear about the failed attempt at a reunion and hopes to have.
But was like, what the fuck you want me to do? These are adults and they graduated 10 years ago.
Should have given that man money. That's all I can tell you.
Does everybody in this graduating class have a weird voice?
Like cartoony.
Yeah.
In a way.
They think like this? Oh, they think like this right here. They sound like all bastard children of Charles Nelson Riley. If he could have had kids. Yeah, he could have adopted.
Help the graduates as they pick up the pieces to celebrate their alma mater.
When it comes to equipment, using the building, restrooms, whatever.
Josh, what is equipment?
Equipment. Like equity, but it's equipment.
Equestrian.
Equipment. Equestrian equipment.
Equipment.
For class 2013, we're glad to do that.
He's a doctor, by the way.
Would you let that man operate on your brain? We're gonna get in there and we're gonna get the tumor. No, you're not. I'll be damned.
You would as much as you like a coupon.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not a thrifty person when it comes to surgeries.
Oh yeah,
I will spend
everything.
And I mean, it's really helped me this far, right? Everything's broken.
Good guy, man. Fixed my back right up.
Comment from Lott and was not successful. I left him a voicemail and didn't hear back. And after I messaged him on Facebook, he blocked me. And I also reached out to MPD to see if they're looking into this situation. I didn't hear back, but Smith says he knows for a fact there are several graduates from 2013 who work for the department now. Daryl?
And they're probably pissed
too.
too.
Most money stuff like this is civil. You'd have to sue them, basically.
Okay. Thank you, Lawyer Richard.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I got a case I'm facing.
You gonna go to any of your reunions?
Oh no.
Really? You don't have any desire? I feel like you would go to the reunions just to see how the chicks turned out.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't care how they look now?
I mean, there was only
if they on Facebook or Instagram, I don't care.
If they got a Facebook, maybe I would see it at some point. But
yeah,
I don't care. I don't give two fucks about almost anybody I went to school with.
I went to school with you.
Well, I mean, in my grade.
Oh. Well, Josh, that's going to do it for this week. We got to put a pin in it.
Put a fucking bow in it, baby. We're done.
You mean a large dog dick?
Put a bow in it.
Put a bow in it.
That's
a bow on it or a bow in it?
Shirt, dude. That's
put
another
a bow
one.
in it.
Not only the Miracle Penis Connection, Doc and Bow, but fucking put a bow
I've never heard bow in it.
Put a bow in it.
You said that.
Or put a bow on it.
That's
bad.
what I've heard. Put a bow in it.
On it.
They went with it. Well, Josh, if they want to follow us on social media or call us, how do they do that?
Well, on Twitter, Richard Lee, we are at P3 Radio, the number 1. On Facebook, put in that search bar Pop Poncho, Poncho. You'll see our photograph. And if you want to get with us the old school way, 731-300-6675, bitch.
Well, that's going to do it for us. For Josh Barley, this is Richard Mulligan saying thanks for listening and good night.